is Sarah, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do a front walkover. And in case any of you do not know what that is, I will be demonstrating it for you. So the first thing we are going to do is to start by warming up our backs. I first like to start this by just doing 20 kicks like that. And now we do the other side. Okay, and then another warm-up that I think is good for this specific skill would be to just try and do the cat-cow stretch a few times because, I mean, it's generally dumb, but one thing it is good at is just trying to arch your back as much as possible, just in that position. And I would say one thing that I struggle with in doing the front walkover, and I think would make it easier, is just when you're holding the handstand position, just be able to arch your back more so you can get your feet closer to you. I try and do it about 15 times. I feel kind of funny right now because if you guys watch this channel or like read my comments, you would know that I call cat-cow a pretty dumb stretch a lot, but now I'm actually doing it. Okay, I think that was 15. I tried to talk a little bit, so I did kind of lose track of counting, but hopefully it was 15, and you can just do 15 if I didn't, and even if I didn't, the exact number does not really matter. And then after that, something that is good to do is just practice doing back bends and coming up. Okay, that one was really bad. I'm gonna do another. Why do I keep failing right now? I'm so sad. But yeah, basically, doing a back bend is not directly required to do a front walkover, but I do really think that, you know, you should be able to do one to do a front walkover, and just practicing doing a back bend stand up is pretty useful. Finally, I did a good one. So yeah, just practice doing that however many times you like. But also one thing is that for a lot of these, we will be going over in a part of the exercise. I mean, going upside down in a part of these exercises. And that is something that can make me dizzy and can probably make some of you dizzy. So one thing to do in the meantime, if you just feel too dizzy, is just try and bring the leg that you'll start the lunge with forwards, because it is also important, not nearly as important as the back stuff obviously, but still kind of important that, your legs flexible in this direction too. And you don't go upside down, so it's a good thing to work on. And if your balance is terrible like mine, you can practice that leaning onto your wall. It's just, I don't really have a wall near me. And then after you've practiced that a bit, the next step is to just try and do a handstand to bridge, and then stand up. And at first, don't try and go super fast or anything. If you need to walk your feet back a bit in the bridge, that's perfectly okay to start with. It's just something to get comfortable with. And also, one thing I would say is that in the handstand, generally it's good to keep your feet together. But if you're just going into a bridge, and in the bridge it's a lot easier if your feet aren't super close together, and it's not really the skill we're trying to master in this tutorial. I'd say don't really think about keeping your feet close together, or if anything, think about keeping them at a comfortable distance apart. And then after you've done that a few times, try and do it faster. And then I did that one slow because I was being dumb for no reason. I'll try and demonstrate a fast one now. Okay, like that. And also, one thing that helps me is I will sometimes draw a line in the carpet because I have carpet, or maybe you can put an object down like a sock or something, but just to try and look at something for as long as possible while you're leaning back and trying to do the bridge in the handstand, because it will help you arch your back more. But then at the very end, don't keep looking at it, because then if you're too bent down, it can make it so your feet aren't as close to your hands as they could be. And what we really want is for our feet to be as close to our hands as possible. So once you feel comfortable doing the fast bridge stand-ups, you can try just starting with your legs apart, and then when you start with your legs apart, the bridge probably won't be as close. So then just practice walking your feet back, and then standing up. And then when you get more comfortable with that, you can try and only walk one of your feet back to try and make your feet apart. And you can't really see it at that angle very well. I'll do it this way so you guys can see it better. But just have it so one of your legs is in front of the other. And then just practice standing up like that. And then when you feel comfortable doing that, then you can start trying to do the actual French walkover. I hope you guys found this tutorial helpful.